I really had very logical management principles. And then I said, we're going through change. We're going to be going through more. This company and many want to do visioning, which means anew. And so we actually introduced rethinking how we think. That was the name of our whole process. And rethinking now is popular. Well, then it wasn't. So the rethinking kind of teased the intellectual mind. People were not ready to change what already worked. I said, that's fine, hold on to that, because someday when the paradigm shifts, that's not going to work anymore. So let's at least practice some of the skills. So, I want to come back to constantly studying the principles that Dana Zohar did and Meg Wheatley and all of them. Work that came out of MIT was very, very helpful. Where the whole dialogue project that David Bohm was involved in very early, but Peter Senge came in and others, I started to introduce the tools of assumption checking. And I did it, very deliberately. That says, let's just install assumption checking, meaning what are our assumptions? How useful are our assumptions? What might be new assumptions? To consider. And so it wasn't a preachy, mechanistic way. It was, let's use assumption language to open up. And that was the basis of the MIT Dialogue Project. Yeah. And it also gets you into systems thinking. Oh, my assumption is right here. No, anything here is integrating there and there and there. Yeah. So, I did constantly come back to some principles in quantum physics, and then added some of the best that was coming out of MIT to make it appeal to the very logical mind. It was very rarely refuted. It was more inquiry was happening. I have to tell you, I did do what we would call meditation or mindfulness now. I did guided imagery. And part of a very logical meeting, I would put music on and say, all right, there's the vision of the company on the wall. Now let's just take a few moments of reflection, close our eyes, and walk through what is that like once we're there. So again, I made visioning practical.
Yeah, no, I love it. That's fabulous to be doing that kind of, within a large pharmaceutical company, Janet. Is groundbreaking, really,